emergency is no time to exchange business cards. At GRF, we have a Business Resilience Council. The Business Resilience Council, which I lead, is a community in which all of our other communities come together to collaborate. In addition, organizations which aren't necessarily members of other communities can also join the BRC specifically. In that community, we focus on resilience, period. And what does that mean? Well, it's everything, all kinds of security, but it's maintaining operations, not just before, not just after an incident, but preparing proactively to stay open, to maintain your operations while something is going on. Let's say countries are about ready to go to war. You can expect for cyber crime to pick up. You can expect for disruptions to pick up. And then while it's going on, it's also going to do so, not only at those involving the countries that are actually having those tensions, but their supporters, their affiliates. And so one of the things that I talk about a lot is geopolitics is a weather report of what's going to be coming on the cybersecurity side and potentially on the physical side as well. And so we need to work together. And when we do so, we can bring those experts and expertise as well as assistance, and we can combat it, because where it hit first isn't necessarily where it's going to hit last. And we see these things creep and have impacts. You think COVID-19, right? Shipping, that was a major problem. It was backed up. Almost no industries had all the materials they needed to manufacture or to replace computers or to even feed their personnel, get petroleum offshore to other countries, bring in goods that we need for our businesses here. So the effects can be cascading. Collaboration, number one, I look at it, it's a humongous force multiplier, really is. By its nature, you're bringing in or consulting with other people who are experts in some field. It may be your field, it may be another, right? So that in and of itself is, adding to what you have available to you. Now, what we've found is when incidents happen, it very rarely affects just one person or one organization. It has impacts widespread. Supply chains, your third parties, partners, both vertically as well as laterally. And so it's important to work with them so they can maintain their options, that you maintain those relationships of trust. We have a lot of different groups, working groups, that are focusing on different pieces of what that resilience means. And we're putting out some publications such as the Operational Resilience Framework, which I think will be game-changing, and that we hope will get not only widespread adoption, but actually maybe become a standard for industry. We welcome not just traditional business, but we also welcome in government, we welcome in vendors for collaboration. We see, honestly, vendors can be part of the problem, but they're definitely part of the solution. Government can sometimes be part of the problem, but they're definitely part of the solution. With the right types of controls, bringing them in to collaborate regularly, to get to know them very well, makes it much easier when an incident actually happens to go ahead and overcome those difficulties working together.